Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone? Today we're going to be working on a fall project. We are using the Couture pennant banner. It's a 9 by 12 banner you can get in my website. I'm going to put a link to that in the description box. Again, it is a 9 by 12 banner. This is what it looks like with it ironed, because you will need to iron it to get all the wrinkles out. We are going to be using this transfer. It is also available on my website. It is Pick Your Own Pumpkin. It is item number B203168, but I'll leave a link for that as well. So for the cloth banner, we are definitely going to need to use our Couture ink. Love our inks. They're great. So I'm going to be using Eucalyptus, Papaya, and I thought I would throw in Storm. I think those are really cool fall colors, and I think that will look really, really great. But also you could throw in black, you could use bark, we have shimmer copper. There are so many different fall colors that you could use that we have in inks. The color spectrum is endless. We have tons of color palettes. So definitely go and check those out and see what color palette works great for your home. But also, as I had kind of mentioned beforehand, you can use these for, I'm thinking about sealing this banner and using it for my outside garden flag. So not only could you use this banner in your home, in a room, just to decorate and spruce things up, you could also use them, as I said, as a garden flag. So we're going to use these. And what we're going to do first is we're going to place our transfer onto our banner. And let me get that situated. And I have a tub of water next to me, so when you get through with your banner and your inks, definitely have a tub of water so that you can clean your transfer and be able to use it again, because these are reusable transfers. I'm a little worried about my little bump there. Could not get it out when I ironed it for some reason. It just would not come out. So we will try to work our best. So I'm going to start at the bottom and line it up at the corners of the banner and use it that way. I need to see if I can back this up a little bit to see if y'all can see more of the banner. Let me see. Sorry for all the movement, you guys. I just want the best view for y'all. Is that good? Can y'all see all of the banner? For the most part, you can. I think you can. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to move my inks to the side. Again, we're probably going to be using Papaya, Eucalyptus, maybe a little bit of shimmer copper, some bark maybe, and Storm. So those are our 5 colors that I've picked for this particular banner, fall banner that we're going to be using. And I hope that y'all are having a fabulous start of your weekend. It is a Friday here. It has definitely been raining and yucky all day, so thought we could go and do that. Okay, so we have removed our transfer from our packet and our backing. I'm just going to gently, you don't have to do that. It's just habit. You don't have to put it on the fuzzing cloth and fuzz it up. Alright, so take in mind that these banners are probably not exact measurements. So just do the best that you can to line everything up on each side. Okay, I'm gonna just put that right there so I can try to see if that will help. I think that bump is making my stuff not stick down. Okay, perfect. Okay. So we'll probably work our way around. I know this sounds crazy, from the bottom to top, just because my banner does have a little bit of a bump in it, which is causing my transfer to not get a good seal right there. It probably would have a better seal if I was working on wood. thinking I'm going to use on the area of the bark. So I guess I need to switch that around. So we're going to use a little bit of the bark. And the great thing about inks, you can work slower. You don't have to go as fast with our inks. You can just take your time, get a good there we go. So I'm going to get a little towel so I can wipe off my hands. So bear with me. Okay, let's see if we can go ahead and get started using some of our ink. So I'm going to make sure that I press down on my lettering. So I've just cut some of my older wedges into little pieces. Now I've started back in 2017 with the company, so they didn't have the smaller wedges of like we have now. So that's why you see me have these. But now they've got the perfect size of the small wedge. That's great to use. And I ordered some and I'm waiting on that shipment to come in. So as soon as I get that shipment in, you'll see me with the smaller wedges. I put those with my sample kits as well. So if you're interested in a sample kit, just shoot me a message. You can contact me through here, or you can contact me at funtoChalk@gmail.com, or my other business as well, which is Southern Gal Matisse. So either email works. I'll put those on there. And we're just going to put that over there. I'll set that to the side. And we're going to use this really pretty copper, I think on the 1 Mile Ahead. So I'm just going to rub that in really good. Right there. So we'll use that. Give us some really pretty shimmer. Just something different. And the gold and the brown looks good together as it is. So I'm just going to put some more ink here on this. Okay, so I do press a little bit with this. I'm just going to leave that right there in case I want to use it later. Now here, where it says pumpkin cider hayrides, I'm going to use our papaya, which is that orangey color. Really pretty. So I'm going to put this here and just kind of press down as I go. I'm going to press the ink into the letter. Okay, alright, so now we've got this big area of the pumpkin that I want to pull or transfer up a little bit, and I just want to, I'm not worried about the rest right now. I really just want to make sure I get a good seal right here at the bottom, right there. And I'm going to grab one of our smaller Chalk Couture. Aren't these just so cute? So I'm going to grab a big heap. Again, I'm going to push this down. And so I'm just going to kind of grab it along those edges where I just pushed it down. And I'm just going to pull that ink toward me. Get a little bit more. Oops. And again, I'm going to pull this because this is where we were having issues because of my bump. I was making it not lay down flat. And you can see every time I pull it, it's just pulling. So I'm just going to try to pull it really taut right there. And I'm going to press that down as much as I can right here. And hold that. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of try to pull this excess ink off of here. Soaked it up pretty well, so that's good. Okay, so let's pull this back down again, and again we are going to pull. That crease is really causing some issues right here, so I'm gonna have to really, so y'all are learning from me right now, don't have a crease because it's definitely messing with the adhesion with the transfer. So I'm just going to pull really tight and taut with my hands. And I wanted to see if I could use a little bit of this eucalyptus on this too. Let's see what the dogs are barking at. Okay, so we're back, and again, like I said, we are trying to pull this, and we're going to use our eucalyptus ink, which I have never used, so this will be my first time using this beautiful color. Beautiful. I love our inks, they're so pretty. Okay. So I'm going to try to, like I said, pull this. If I hold it like this, it will lay flat. There we go. Alright, I don't know what this eucalyptus will look like on here. It may not even show up. I may have to go back over it, but and it may not even do right. With this doing like this, I may have just ruined this banner. But if so, you know me, I'm gonna happy accidents, as Bob Ross used to say, right? Happy accidents, and we can make it look vintage and grungy. Okay, I don't know why this one is not wanting to stay down, so I'm just going to have to hold it like that. Make it work, right? Okay, let's see what that did. Pick your own. So your own was the one that is not showing like it should. Okay, let's see what that did. Probably just made it worse, but oh, not too bad. Well, that did not look bad, you guys. Not bad at all. So I'm gonna grab all my little squeegees. And that's what they're called. They're called squeegees. I totally been calling them something else, wedges. But they're squeegees. Like I told you, I said my brain has been not right for this week. But I am loving it, even though the on looks a little it's okay, because we can definitely make it look vintage. And see, even the head didn't get all the way down there as well, and that's okay. But that is super duper cute, I think. Alright, so I'm just going to take I'm closing up my inks because we're going to dry it a little bit. And then we'll want to heat set it as well. So that pumpkin in the middle turned out awesome. I was worried that it wouldn't do really well, but it did awesome. Okay, so I really just wanted to do that so that I could dry it to actually add ribbon, and then once it completely dries tomorrow, I will heat set it. But we're going to go ahead and put our dowel in. Our dowel has pre-drilled holes. It comes with the twine, but if you don't want to do twine, you can do something else. And like I said, you can always try to hang this on as a garden flag too. You would just use a fabric sealer on it, or outdoor sealer. And see, it turned out really well, I think. And so the ribbons, see, if it would have been taut just like that with no bump in it, it would have came out beautiful. So learning from me, try to get that bump out as best you can. I used a little starch, but it did not come out. Alright, so I had picked this ribbon, I was going to put it on the bottom. I was going to use these two ribbons, and these are older ribbons from, I think, 2 years ago that I had gotten from Hobby Lobby and Joann's when they have their fall ribbon. And then this was also Joann's, but I really liked this one because it had all the colors I was using, even that eucalyptus color. So I was going to use all 3 of those ribbons on here. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. Oops. So I'm going to go ahead and cut. So I'm going to go make this one a little bit longer. I know I've only got one of this one left, and we're going to put one more of these because I'm going to crisscross them. And we'll do this one, and then we'll do another one of these. Okay, so we're going to set these back to the side. And then these are the longer ribbons, so we're just going to crisscross all of our ribbons. Put this one there, this one there. Super cute. Let's gather them. I'm going to pull this one a little bit. Oh, I love it. And I love that I have the wired one on the bottom that I can shape and put a little oomph to it. So I'm going to use a little twine ribbon. Just going to cut a little bit of that off. Wrap it around the middle. Pull it really tight and taut. We're going to come back and wrap it on top and tie a knot. Super easy way to make a bow. And we can pull these where we want them. Pull this one out a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and cut a little V in them. I like having, you can cut them blunt. I mean, there's so many different ways you can cut these, but I like having that V shape. Oops. My scissors were grabbing there for just a moment. You need a really great pair of scissors. We have some Chalk Couture scissors. I have misplaced them. I cannot find them. So I had to grab these, and my daughter has been using these for her crafting, and she's only, they're even a little loose. I'm not sure what she's been cutting with them, so. Alright, we're almost through cutting all of our dovetails here. Got one more on this side. Okay, and so we can take our twine and we can actually wrap it around here. And tie it onto our dowel. And then, if we wanted to, you can glue it on that side. I don't think I like it tied around the dowel. I think I'm just gonna glue it, to be honest with you guys. Push that up. Yeah, I think I'm gonna glue it right there on the edge. It'll look really pretty. So I've got my glue gun ready to go. And I use Gorilla Glue. It works the best. Oops, sorry about bumping that. Let me grab another stick of glue. Come on, come on. Probably been on for so long it's not wanting to. There it goes, there it goes. Pump out, but there we go. I'm gonna put it right there. Hold it for just a minute. That is definitely working. I got a little glue on my finger. Alright, let me just set my glue gun back down. Pull our little glue strings right there. Oh, I forgot to clip. Forgot to dovetail this one. I didn't even see that. This one's a little long. I'm gonna trim it just a little bit. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to this end. It's a little long up there, so, and that's the thing about it. I'd rather have them longer and then I can trim to a length that I like than them be too short and then I don't have enough. Okay, and we'll do something with this. I'm not ready to take it off quite yet. Okay, so I have really cute little embellishments that I'm gonna add to this little banner. So I have a pumpkin, a little golden pumpkin we can add just to add a little jewel to it. I have a little flower, nope. I have a little maple leaf. That's a little bit too orange. I have buttons. Buttons are always cute and rustic. I like the button. And then I have, I'm going to keep the button. I do like the buttons a lot. And then I have this burlap flower. It's too cream. Too sunflowery. Let's see what else I've got. Got this. That's too small. I think we're going to go with the button, you guys. I like the rustic, primitive button. I do have a lot more embellishments. I'm still trying to dig out the rest of my fall, so we're just going to put that button. I'm just going to pull my ribbon where I want them, because once I put that button on, it's going to definitely hinder where everything is going to be placed. And I want all my ribbon to show. There we go. Okay. I'll get a little glue. A little glue on our button. Alright. I'm just going to just smash down that button. I'm trying to see what I need to do with this. That like looks really different just having that. But I think I'm just going to cut that shorter. A little bit shorter. This one a little bit shorter. There we go. Okay. Look how cool. And then I'm just going to add my twine ribbon, and then we have our fall banner. Very cool. Very cool. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this crafting session and learned from me, but I like it the way it is. It looks very primitive, very fall, and it is ready to hang. All we got to do is heat press this. I would definitely say if you're going to use an iron, to use it for at least 5 to 10 minutes with some parchment paper over it. And if you have a heat press, well, you know how to use that as well. So I hope y'all have fun. I will put the links below so you can get all of this and make your own fall banner. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.